Am I on? I'm always on. Good morning, my beloveds. Thank you for being here this morning for our meditation. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral, Florida. My name is Idalia Romero. I'm a religious science certified practitioner here at the center. As we come together to be still and know, we know that silent prayer and meditation focuses on a quiet internal communication with God, the divine. It can involve mental repetition of words or images, or simply resting in the presence of the divine. Let's take a moment in the here and now to rest in the presence of our own personal God, the divine within each of us, as we listen to Daniel Namad when we pray in the silence of our own beingness.
Feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I
knowing that silent prayer and silent meditation focuses on a quiet internal communication with God, the divine. As we stay in this place of complete connection, of true liberation, of letting go of that which no longer serves us, letting all that flutter into the nothingness of that silent prayer and meditation, of that quiet internal space and time with God. As we embrace the silence in this moment, we honor ourselves as the keepers of the allness of God within. For we are the keepers of our personal, individual, spirit and essence of God. Let's take a moment to feel ourselves embraced in a community of oneness, a community of love, a community of peace, a community of the allness of God, the divine. And now, as a very, very powerful community that we are, listen to these words. Allow them to flow into your oneness. Today, I pray and meditate and feel my oneness with God. Today, I turn to heaven's first law as the God within. Today, in this time of connection, I find the glory of God anew. I grow in appreciation for the peace and perfection of the divine within me. Today, I claim the strength of God as an aspect of my divine identity and connection with everyone. Today, I vow to know without a shadow of a doubt that there is a presence and a power alive, flowing through everything and everyone. For it is in this unification of oneness that the power of the essence, whose circumference is nowhere, flows through and everything. Every thought, every action, every word. We are united. So now let us go into a moment of silence again, as we feel these words in our hearts, in our mind and consciousness, in every fiber, cell, and tissue of our being. The community of love and connection. Let's just rest in silence for a moment. When I pray, my heart goes deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where we are. God is. I am. So allowing ourselves to gently and softly allow our body to awaken to this moment. As we open up our eyes, look around and feel the love in the community. and you find yourself in the fullness of this moment. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. So, if you would like, certainly we have some coffee out there, and as we wait for more people to arrive, our service begins at 10:30, and we're all welcome to stay here in this space or just go out and wander around. Have a wonderful and glorious week.
Good morning. Well, we're going to have a little acoustic feel for you today. And please welcome a special guest. We've got Mo up here, who graciously offered his time and talent with his guitar. So we are so blessed to have him here. Thank you, Mo. Feel free to stand if you'd like and to sing along. We're just going to welcome you here as you are. Come, take a hand, come, give your heart, come as you are, come, lift your voice, come, shine your light, come, now is the time, come. This day we have made with God. Come see what love has done. Come, take a hand. Come, give your heart. Come as you are. Come, lift your voice. Come, shine your light. Come, now is the time. Come, as we gather in this sacred place. Spirit meets us face to face. Come, take a hand. Come, give your heart. Come, as you are. Come, lift your voice. Come, shine your light. Come, now is the time. Come.
Everyone, welcome Mo to our musical team. Cassie and Mo, that was beautiful. Welcome. I'm glad not all of you went away for this Memorial Day weekend. It would be quite lonely up here. I kind of need a favor from you guys today. Are you willing? Yes. I need a little forgiveness. Uh-oh. We forgive you. Can you all say it at once? Does anyone else need a little bit of forgiveness today? Okay, to those of you who do, let us all say it together. We forgive you. Don't ask. All right, so welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in Cape Coral. Those of you who are here in the room and those of you who are watching from home. We come here to honor and celebrate your spiritual magnificence every Sunday. And today is a very special Sunday because we're speaking about the beloved community. Guess who that is? It's you. So we're going to read our purpose statement. Now, please notice in your bulletin, remember, we're in a process where we were synthesizing this, and I was taking input for this. I have synthesized all the input and come up with 2 possible choices moving forward in June. If you just vote for one and put it in the basket on your way out, we'll have a new, shorter purpose statement next week. But for now, let's do the one we have one last time. You ready? Our purpose is to inspire, educate, and empower each individual to experience themselves as a unique and individualized expression of God, the love intelligence that governs the universe. We are committed to not merely a theoretical understanding of our oneness and unity with God, but to consciously practice this truth in our everyday lives. Through celebration, service, study, giving, and fellowship, we are committed to the transformation of our personal lives and to being a powerful and beneficial presence on the planet. With the energy of unconditional love, simply, we are here for God. Woo-hoo. Indeed. I love that. You know, we're here for ourselves and we're here for others. Before I turn it back over to the Big Love, to them, to Callie and Mo. Do we have any people here for the very first time today? I would love to see your face and say hello to you. Yes, please. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I hope you find something here you like. Please, Callie and Mo, back to you. Cassie, out of mind, out of body, more forgiveness.
Feel free to sing along with us, and if you like. I think a lot of you know this one. Be the change, be the change. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are the ones, we are. I've been feeling like I can't make a difference, been feeling like there ain't no use, feeling tired and a little unconscious, coming up with every kind of excuse till I realize it's not all up to me. When we join together, we shape our destiny to see a world where we are living as one. It can be, it shall be, it will be done. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are the ones, we are. No one else gonna make the changes, no savior's gonna drop from the sky. Nothing left to do but wake up, 'cause it's really up to you and I to take it one step at a time. Stand together with your hand in mine, then we will see the world we've been dreaming about. We need it now, the time is now, there is no doubt. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are the ones, we are. I am the one that I've been waiting for. I am the one who will make a difference. I am the one who will change the world. I am the one, I am the one, I am. We are the ones, we are. We are the ones, we are. You are the one, you are. You are the one, you are. I am the one, I am. I am the one, I am. We are the ones, we are.
I like the acoustical version of that song. That would, yeah, thank you guys. That was beautiful. Call them the Big Love Duo. That works. That works. Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shel Redfern. I'm one of the staff ministers here at the center. I again want to welcome you to the center. We are going to say our blessings. I'm going to invite everybody to stand up at this time. Let's rub those hands of power together and speak a blessing for each other. Here we go. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are thankful you are here. Welcome to the center. Wonderful, thank you. I want to give a big thank you to Idalia, who did a beautiful meditation this morning, and she's now holding high watch. When I hold high watch, I can just kind of see the whole place surrounded by white light, and everybody's getting the message that they are here to receive, and I'm sure that's what she's doing right now. It's kind of a high state of prayer for everybody that's in this room, knowing that you are getting what you came here to get. At this time, all the kids can go. If there are kids that are going to go back into our youth program, that would be terrific. All right, and then we have a few announcements about what's going on this week at the center. Now, these things that we're going to talk about right here, these are all offered on a love offering basis. There's absolutely no reason if you can attend that you shouldn't. Please do, and let us spiritually feed you during the week. The first one on the list is Ink and Insights, and that happens to be hosted by me. So I'm going to give it a shameless self-promotion right now. Ink and Insights, we read a book, and this is the format of the class. We actually listen to a chapter or part of a chapter. We often interrupt it because we've had this aha or epiphany that we want to talk about, but then we listen to it, and then we have discussion. I have discussion questions that are ready every week. Now, what this means for you is that you can pop in and out anytime. It's always a great conversation, whether you've read the chapter or not, whether you're in the middle of the book or not. There's always a great conversation going on, and you are always welcome. Now, we do this both here at the center and virtually. I bring my computer in with me. We have a speaker in the middle of the table so everybody can be heard and can speak, and it works really super well. So it's a hybrid class. So you are so welcome. That's Tuesdays with me from 10 to 12, and sometimes we do lunch. So on Tuesday night, Linda Lloyd hosts a beautiful meditation, and I was here doing class, and I know that they are just stunning. It's a very warm atmosphere here. Come at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, 6:30 on Tuesdays, and join Linda. That is an in-person activity. On Wednesdays, we have another in-person activity, the Spiritual Living Circle, and that's hosted by Rev D, and she has changed the format of that to be an extension of Sunday's talks. So if you want to talk some more about what you heard here on Sunday, join Rev D on Wednesday, and that's how that works. So, next slide. This, unfortunately, because I love these pictures, is the last week that they will be hanging in our lobby. If you purchased one, today is the day to pick it up. Rev D is going to go out there and sign them before they come on down. If you're still interested in purchasing one, this is your last opportunity. And if you'd like to order one that's already been purchased, that's a possibility as well. So hang out after, take a look, and this is a big fundraiser for our center. So thank you, Rev D, for sharing your talents and gifts with us. They are stunning. I have one hanging in my living room. On June 7th from 9 until noon, we're going to be working on Karen Gidley's Butterfly Garden. For those of you who unfortunately may not have known Karen, she was a beautiful soul that left this planet way too early, and we are building this garden in her honor. She had a big butterfly garden, loves butterflies, and this is a place where we can contemplate life or Karen or whatever. But June 7th from 9 until noon, we will be working on that, so you're welcome to join us. All right. Now it is my great pleasure to welcome to the podium Linda Lloyd, my dear friend.
Good morning, everybody. Small people can do anything that big people do. They just jump or use a ladder. When I was small, I have always my teenage tagline was "Dynamite comes in small packages," and my people wonder how Cole got to be the size that he is. My former husband, Cole's father, was 6'4", so that's how he got to be so big. And I never knew how small I was until I looked at pictures where I'm down here and he's way up there. So, anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. Isn't this the happiest place on earth? Yes. So our reading today is from George Bernard Shaw, and our theme this month is Raise Your Voice. And the topic that our beloved has chosen today is the beloved community, and that would be you guys. Yay. So this reading goes like this. This is the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one, the being a force of nature instead of feverish, selfish, little clod of ailments and grievances complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community. And as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for a moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Isn't that an amazing reading? Thank you. And that was just for me too. Perfect. So let us take this into prayer. Allowing the outer eye to close if you're comfortable. And turning within to that sweet, sweet spot of stillness. That place where the divine resides. Here, now, and always. And just allowing everything that came before this moment to fall away. In all anticipation of future moments to be put on hold. As we take these words of intention into prayer, to allow our torch to burn bright on this day on the planet, letting ourselves be that wonderful gift to the world, to our community. Each and every one of us with that important, sweet something to bring forth on this day and each and every day. Just knowing that there is only one thing going on, one source and supply, maintaining, sustaining thing happening here, that we are all involved in this activity. Each and every one of us are an important, integral part of this puzzle of life, this tapestry, each one a golden thread woven together, each and every one of us divinely important. So I am just knowing that everything about this day is blessed, each one a blessing, as I know, I love to say, it is another 5G day, a great, grand, glorious, good God day. For I know it has been since the very beginning, and it continues to be unto forevermore. So for this and so much more, I am indeed eternally grateful as I release this word into the law of fulfillment, knowing it is already done. And together we can give thanks and anchor this by saying, and so it is. And it is my great pleasure to welcome another song. Thank you.
This is one of my favorite songs about coming together with other people. Oops. There we go. So much has went unspoken along the way. Hearts have healed and hearts have broken in the pain of our yesterdays. And gone are the sorrows vanished in the night. Let your heart surrender, let your soul take flight, and let bygones be bygones, and troubles be long gone. And if I never told you how I feel about you, I'm telling you now. We gather here together, all of our friends, in a room filled with love and laughter. Healing begins. And if this were my last moment, my last breath, I'd want to be surrounded with this joy and happiness, and let bygones be bygones, and troubles be long gone. And if I never told you how I feel about you, I'm telling you now. And if I never told you how I feel about you, I'm telling you now.
Thank you. Just turn and look at whoever's sitting next to you and just say to them, I appreciate that you're here with me. Just say that. That's all. Don't go. Good enough. No conversations. Oh my God. So, we're going to talk today about the beloved community. It's my favorite thing to talk about, really. It's also kind of a tagline of it takes a village. You know, there's a saying that it takes a village to raise a child, and it actually takes a child to raise a village. But in some ways, because we come into our spiritual community and our spiritual growth, our awakening, we are charged with being like, returning to our childlike self, right? Our pre-grit self, our vulnerable self, our loving self. So I think it might also take a village to raise us, because there's only so much you can do sitting on your couch eating bonbons, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that there's not much you can do other than doing that. And knowing the powerful emanations of spirit that you are, we have more to do than to do that. I also know that in our world right now, there are a lot of people who are not in spiritual community, who are lonely and who are afraid and who are full of fear and upset about the world. And we come, part of the value of coming here, way more important than finding God, because God is not lost. And you don't really need to come here to find God, because you can do that in your jammies, eating bonbons on your couch. what you cannot do is find a community of people, a tribe of people who you can live with and be with and celebrate with and cry with and make mistakes with and be forgiven for. Yes? So it's very important that our mission, our vision, our purpose, whatever it is we're developing here as a community, encompasses not only our own being exalted into a good, abundant, healthy, free, happy life, but also how can we serve each other in that endeavor, and how can we serve everyone out there? And we haven't really gotten there yet, but we will as we develop community outreach programs and how can we spread this love around. So I wanted to say the beloved community was termed, is a term coined by the 20th century philosopher Josiah Royce, who was introduced to America by Martin Luther King in 1949, in a 1949 sermon, when Martin Luther King tied the word agape love, the beloved community, with agape love, which is beyond personal love, it's beyond friendship love, it's beyond romantic love. It's the love that we share as souls with one another. And agape love, or unconditional love, he said, is a way of transforming people and relationships, creating communities grounded in reconciliation, friendship, and human dignity. Now, there are also, do you guys know what blue zone communities are? Yes. Naples happens to be one, but there are others, but a blue zone community is a community where people are living well beyond 100 in incredibly good, healthy, with good, healthy lives. And one of the key components of a blue zone community is its spiritual opportunity for people to come together in beloved community. And they have found that this kind of congregating, this kind of shared values, this kind of being with one another is vitally important to our health. So we are, and partly what you can't do on your couch, which is why we have to do it here, because here's where you come a little bit nose to nose with your limitations, nose to nose with your biases, nose to nose with your intolerances, because community will teach you things that you can't learn by yourself, like patience and forgiveness and tolerance and acceptance, flexibility, non-judgment. So in a place like this, we strive to replace our fear with faith and to replace our fear with trust, and to be reminded, actually, that there are really very good people in this world, and that we can have a tribe or a spiritual family where we belong. And this is often, I know it was for me, I was born seventh oldest of two only children who were children of only children. So what that means is my grandparents were only children, my parents were only children, and they had a tribe. But they had no idea how to do community. And I grew up in a shh, don't tell family. Did anybody else grow up in a shh, don't tell, shh, don't tell? But in my household, there was no people over for dinner and big backyard barbecues. None of that happened. They were us nine against the world. I think it was Helen Reddy who had that song, You and Me Against the World. And even married, it was my husband and me against the world. And I'm going to tell you, when I first walked into and exhaled into a community, which was kind of scary, and that was a long time ago now, I had never known such relaxing into life. Like I knew under any and all circumstances that I would get what I needed to get from this community, that if I needed comfort, I would get comfort. If I needed food, I would get food. And I could also give inside the community. Do you know what I'm talking about? Way more so than I think even our families sometimes, that we can create a circle, a community of love and support, outrageous love and support. So here's our affirmation for today. Let's say it with fervor out loud. Join me. Today, I am going to cause a lot of love to happen around here. Didn't that just feel? I mean, I wrote this, it's like, oh my God, this one's so good. And I only knew that, not like an ego, but like it felt so good for me to even say it. I'm going to spread a lot of love around here. And listen, I live in a 55 plus community. It's really more like 85 plus, but at any rate, no judgment here. There are really a lot of cranky people. And so I just walk around spreading love, even though I'm kind of there too. I'm way above 55. Anyway, so wherever you go today, tomorrow, spread a lot of love. My deepest desire when I first moved there, and I've been here now about 5 years, my deepest desire was, dear God, please let me be a person who could be happy with sitting on my porch, drinking a martini, playing mahjong 3 times a week. Do I have to make a difference every day? Right? Can I just not care? You know what my answer was? No. Simply, I cannot just do that, or I would be doing that today. So Brene Brown is a wonderful author who writes a lot of very, very meaningful books. Are you familiar with her? So this quote is, she says, if we want greater clarity in our purpose, or deeper and more meaningful spiritual lives, vulnerability is the path. And it is what needs to happen to actually fully embrace being in a group of people loving and serving, which is really who we are. You know, we have people making coffee, people making bulletins, people doing slides, people making music, and there's a lot of communication and collaboration, sometimes not as much as there should be, but we're here striving to learn how to be in groups of people without killing each other, right? Or without taking our pennies and going home because somebody stepped on our toes, or because we're shy, right? We say we're shy, I don't really like. But the truth is, you can bring yourself exactly the way that you are to community, and it's respected. It's honored, right? You know, I'm not going to put somebody who doesn't like people in charge of parties, because that would be really terrible, right? Do you know what happens when you put people who don't want to talk in charge of parties? They go home and read a book. And then I go, where's my party person? We'll do the Enneagram someday together so you can discover so I can discover what kind of person you are. Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of committed individuals can change the world. It is indeed the only thing that ever has. Now it's very, my path has been rather obvious to me in that I'm not a social activist. I'm not the person to write letters to the governor. I'm not the person to go, what do you call it when you carry the sign? Protest. I'm not that person. Really, my entire being exists to raise the individual into the recognition of their inherent power and spirit, and to ultimately give up fear, doubt, and worry, and to live prosperous, healthy, happy, meaningful lives. That's my path. However, the path of the community could be something else. The path of the community could be working with the homeless. The path of the community could be spreading a love around homeless people. Could be spreading a love around at the SPCA. Do you understand? Could be empowerment to go out and know that you have the skills and the support you need to do good work in the world in the areas that you care about the most. And that helps us to serve our agenda, our deeper agenda, which is to create a world that works for everyone. So yes, we're here to have a good time, and yes, we're here to be spiritually grow and to heal. And ultimately, once your bills are paid, your tummy's full, your clothes are in the closet, your friendships and relationships are copacetic, you will go, well, now what? Now what do I do? I've been messing my whole life with those 10 pounds. Now that they're gone, now what do I do? And it's that question, now what do I do next, is the question for us as a community as well. Once we're settled and we become an open invitation. I want to put a sign on every chair. This is for the lonely person. This chair is for the fearful person. This chair is for the seeking person. This chair is for the grieving person. This chair is for the recovering person. Because what we offer here is acceptance and non-judgment. What we offer here is a place to heal and to strengthen. And there's nothing to do once you heal and to strengthen but to give back. So, Reverend Temple Hayes, some of you might know her. She used to run the Unity Church up in St. Petersburg, beautiful church. I don't think she's there anymore, but she was there. She said, "United we stand, divided we are merely a distraction." So the world today is a creation of ours. Now, it's very easy for us to say, I'm not responsible for hungry children, or I'm not responsible for war, I'm not responsible for disenfranchisement of some people. I'm not, it's so far over there, it's very easy to say, well, it's not my problem. But unless the world works for everyone, it doesn't really work for anyone, because we're all in it together. It's like a web. And whatever happens on this side, you ever see a web? So the spider's over here, and you can see the web over here is vibrating. And it's because we're in this together. So how hard would it be to say, as a birthless, deathless, powerful, capable human being, I am willing to hold within my heart the entire universe. I'm willing to take responsibility for it. Now, that's very scary, because when we hear that, we think we have to do something. This is not a doing thing, it's a being thing. It's a being thing that says, that person is my sister, that person is my brother. And by the way, I've traveled to many, many countries, and mothers and children and fathers, we are exactly the same. The color of our skin may be different, our theology may be different, how we raise our children may be different, but the love, the family, the community, we are the same. So, so we don't have to do anything other than to open our heart. It's like a position you take in life. It's like a context out of which, a container out of which you're willing to live, that the whole world is my business. Not the whole world is my job. Do you see the difference? Can you feel the difference? What it does is it will stretch your capacity to love. She says, true belonging is a spiritual practice of believing in and belonging to yourself so deeply that you can share your most authentic self with the world and find sacredness in both being a part of something and standing alone in the wilderness. True belonging doesn't require you to change who you are. It requires you to be who you are. So what we do in these rooms, in my view, what we do in these rooms week after week after week is get closer and closer to the authenticity and the reality of who we really are, not who we think ourselves to be in the past. Not in the small self, but we come to know the large self. And that large self being a spirit and not just a personality, or not just a human being or a human doing, but that spiritual self will bring you so much joy. It will bring you so much joy to break free from any serious inauthenticity or fear you have about shining your light. What did Jesus say? Do not keep your light where? Don't keep your, something like that. Don't keep your light under a bushel. Shine, shine, shine. Marianne Williamson says, in every community there is work to be done. In every nation there are hearts to heal. In every heart there is the power to do it. Again, being committed to something greater than ourselves gives our lives purpose. It gives our lives color. It gives our lives meaning. Because we're created, well, if we're doing spirituality 301 and not 101, we are one. I know it looks like there's shells over there, and Teresa's over there, and Kay's over there, and I'm over here, and we're different. In reality, we're all leaves on the same tree, same roots, same root system. So there's a kind of an illusion that we have that I'm me and you're you, and we're different. The truth is, you're me, I'm you, and we're not different. We may dress differently, right? We may have different hobbies, we may like different food, but we're not different. We're the same. So having a commitment greater than you will get you out of bed in the morning and kind of drag you around the world by your by your nose, right? Like a nose ring, because that which you are committed to becomes more important than the couch, or more important than how we spend our time when we're alone and afraid. Because then it's all about keeping it together so that not only do we look good, but that we get by and that we survive. But as powerful spiritual beings, you don't need to get by and survive. You need to thrive. You need to thrive and express back into the community in some way that is meaningful to you. So I'm pulling from the Global Heart Vision, which I read to some of you a few weeks ago at one of our community town meetings. And it says, we see a world in which fellowship prospers and connects through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience, a world in which we live and grow as one human family. The spiritual community of Centers for Spiritual Living is united and actuated by this compelling vision of a healthy world, a world experience global heart. We are ardently committed to bringing this vision forth through our ministries and this transformative teaching of the science of mind and spirit. We envision CSL as a bridge across the illness and illusion of separation, thereby dynamically empowering the vision of global heart. The Center for Spiritual Living is a global community of people pervasively caring for and about each other and the entire human family, thereby bringing the gift of active compassion to the world. We are points of inspiration and influence. Now, don't you love that? Don't you love? Say, I am a point of inspiration and influence. Say it. I am a point. And remember that wherever you go. Remember that. So that when you find yourselves moving around wherever your sphere of influence is, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your family, your friends, here amongst your fellows, your tribe, just remember that what you say, what you think, how you feel, how you show up, how you offer or receive, how you give or receive, it all makes a difference, because you are a point of inspiration and influence. So let's do it one more time, and you'll notice I altered it a little bit. So ready? Today, we are going to cause a lot of love to happen around here. Indeed, we are. So let us get this good going and join me in prayer. So take a breath, community. Just simply take a moment to just notice the energy in the room. The being sitting to your right, the being sitting to your left, the people you may know already, the people you have yet to meet. And to imagine for a moment that this is your tribe, the one you've been looking for your whole life, where you can be strong, where you can be yourself, where you can be of service. And as we do that together, we lean into the truth of oneness. We lean into the truth of unity. We lean into the truth that sets us free. that we are made in the image and likeness of life, of infinite wisdom and intelligence, of unconditional love, that whatever made us is so magnificent and so beautiful and so miraculous and so mysterious and so mystical. Whatever created all this is in us, which means we are all of those things as well. And so it is from that place of community, from this place of unity, that I simply accept for each one here that something shifts today. Our heart cracks open just another millimeter, that we somehow find it in our being to embrace all mankind. We find it in our being to embrace the entire universe, whatever that is, with love and compassion and well wishes and a desire for the world to work for every single man, woman, child, animal, and tree, spiders even. And so I know that this commitment grows us, makes us better men and women. I know this. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to deliver a message of the beloved community, to wrap this one in my arms, and to simply know that as we move forward, all will be revealed, what is ours to do individually and what is ours to do as a community. It's already known in the mind and the heart of God. We simply need to make it welcomed in our awareness. And so knowing that the good is done, that the word is deposited, placed, given to the great law of mind, the great law of manifestation. So I know the molecules are already moving, and that the answered prayer, the demonstration of answered prayer is guaranteed. So we just simply allow this to be together by saying, and so it is, amen. Thank you. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. I know we're honoring in memory all of those who have served, but also memory for you, because all of us, no matter how old or where we've been, we've all had fought our wars and won. Some wars might have fought and also lost. But so the ushers are making their way forward. This is the time for our financial, our love offering, our gifts, our tithes for the community. You can obviously hold your check or cash as we bless this. You can also, if you're not here, you can use our tech support option. You can contribute through PayPal to cslcapecoral.org or through our website, or you can mail a check. There are so many ways to give. It's almost unlimited. And so let us do our offering affirmation together. There you go. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously, and I live in the flow of bountiful good. And so it is. Thank you, ushers.
Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good. Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good.
And so we just simply take a moment to bless the offering given today with joy and generosity, knowing that that kind of giving cannot help but lift up, cannot help but raise, cannot help but make a difference. And so I know the CSL of Cape Coral, as a beacon of light to all who are seeking, are blessed by it, as well as the giver. The giver is raised, exalted, and blessed. And so for this, we give thanks, and so it is. All right. Wow, this is great. So today's our potluck. It's also a community meeting. So if you can stay for another hour, and we'll eat together and see what's going on in your community. It's a time for really the Leadership Council to keep you abreast of what's going on here in the background. But we have one more very special thing, which is to declare, acknowledge, and appreciate Cole Lloyd as our Volunteer of the Month. Woo! So I don't know, Cole, did you know this? All right, well, listen, we just want to surround you with love and appreciation for your attitude, for your smile, for your service every week. And in addition, you get that plus a free parking space in front for a whole month. Thank you, Cole. All right, if you're here to pick up a photo or to get one, I'll be in the lobby. Otherwise, please stand as Cassie closes out our service. Sorry, one more thing. If you want prayer after service, please come forward and grab yourself a practitioner. Okay, thank you.
Feel free to stand and hold hands if you like. We're going to do this a cappella, so if you know this Karen Drucker prayer, feel free to sing along. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free, as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day. And I am loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day.
I finished with 5 minutes.